How did your CFO analyze your satellite locations around the country to see if they are profitable? What are the KPIs? So it's called BU, business units. And I've got a whole dashboard that shows me all kinds of stuff per business unit. When I break everything out in QuickBooks, but now we use a different software because we got way too big for QuickBooks. What the hell is it called? It's I'll think of it in a minute. But Intact. It's called Intact. But what it does is it breaks everything down, and you know your labor per that department. So I'll show you guys another software I use. So Expensify. If I take a picture, and trust me, I took a lot of pictures this trip. So you take a picture of it and you pick the description, and you might write what you did and who you were with. And then these are all my business units. Oh, so you want to make sure to put in the right business unit. So if I am in a certain city and I take out the whole company, it's going to go under that business unit because that expense should go under that department, which is that city. So every single market we're looking at how much we spend in marketing, how much cost of labor, cost of goods sold. We're looking at all these different things. And what's so beautiful is when you got all these competing business units, you could find the little areas that are kicking butt and that are failing. I might look at it and say, oh my God, our rent's high in that area, but it's a higher renter area because there's more overhead. I might find that the guy's taking the guys out to eat way more than they should be, or that he's not taking them out enough. Hey, why don't you have your bills a little bit higher to create culture and morale? We're not seeing any of that going on there. So understanding that stuff is super, super important. If I could go back in time, finance is everything. What markets to put more money into, what markets to take money out of. It's everything. I wish I could show you guys what I could do. You guys are going to see in the next couple of years the stuff that I'm learning, and you guys are learning with me. I could go into any business now and 10 times it so quick. It's just, it takes blood, sweat, and tears, and true time is what it does. It takes a lot of talking to people and asking questions and surveys and understanding and always working on processes and not firefighting. There's no money in firefighting. Firefighting allows you to go from today to tomorrow. It does nothing to grow the business. How are you handling shipping supply shortages? That's by Michael. Well, I'm calling every single person I know that's in the supply chain and asking them to do me favors all the time, every day. And we're getting by. And I'm also looking for locations and things that no one else is looking. I'm looking, hey, can I just buy the coil if they don't have cones? I'm looking to buy things and do more of the labor work myself. I'm looking at all these different places, and we've been getting by pretty well. And trust me, supply chain will continue to have its issues for the next year. But as these supply chains continue, we're shipping product from Phoenix to different areas. It costs more money to do this, but at least I'm getting product. We've asked for a lot of favors, and we're getting by. And we're setting the right expectations for the clients on the new door side. But you got to it's so funny. So many people give up. So many people call the first person they're out. It's the only manufacturer they use. And they go, oh, well, we don't have any. Then they get two guys that quit. You got to think outside of the box. You got to think hard. You got to be a business owner. You got to uncover every rock. And when you do that and you truly want it, you figure out a way every single time. But it's the owners that don't take the time to figure it out. They're not relentless. They're not tenacious. They don't want it as bad as you. When you go the next step, the next mile, you will put people out of business and you will take over your industry. Do you think about value pricing differently in a small market? Any lessons learned? Yeah, there was several years ago I exited from a market. Here's the thing is, when you go into a market, I have different key performance indicators. I go in as a price leader. I really do. But I've always got the next level and the next level up. I'm going to try to create the reputation in that market. So yes, you could be a little bit more affordable. And here's the difference. Get ready for this. This is a huge nugget. I don't talk about this stuff. But PR, public relations, is the key to smaller markets. They want to buy from someone that's like them. So if I go to Australia, if I go to Sydney and I don't speak Australian, It's a lot more difficult for me. They want to know, am I supporting my local community? And when you can do more, the smaller areas need more PR. They need more oomph. And when you can give that to them, that's the key.